What's up? What's happening? What is popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with the Speezers. I'm Symone, bringing guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're older here and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the link down below. The link is to become a channel member of the Symone with the Speezers YouTube channel, so you can receive access to exclusive videos and perks. So make sure you are becoming a channel member today. And shout out to everyone that's already a channel member. But y'all, what's up? It is Wednesday. It's hump day. Y'all know I say this every video. I pretty much work every day. So what's hump day when you work every day? You know what I'm saying? But for those of y'all that have a weekend, congratulations. You made it to hump day. So we have some straight up Eagles news, which is the top 30 visits. We have some updated top 30 draft visits, but we also have to discuss some moves that some other teams made that does impact the Eagles. So first and foremost, the Patriots. What's up? What's happening? So the Patriots ended up signing Stefon Diggs. And you might be like, what does Stefon Diggs and the Patriots have to do with you? So basically, if you are on social media, I know a lot of y'all are not on like Instagram and X and these other social media platforms. For the past couple of months, I'm talking about even during this last NFL season, Patriots fans have been fiending. They've been fiending for AJ Brown. They've been lusting over AJ Brown. Okay, once Vrabel got hired, Patriots fans started fiending and creating all these fantasies where we traded AJ Brown to them. Right? There have been so many graphics of AJ Brown in Patriots jerseys. Vrabel went on a podcast and was like, "Oh, I would love to play with him again." You know what I mean? And that really put a whole bunch of fuel in an unnecessary fire. So I was really waking up, opening my app, and it would just be Patriots fans lusting and trying to manifest AJ Brown. So the fact that the Patriots got Stefon Diggs, that just makes me so happy because I'm like, okay, now y'all can back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, back up. Like, the obsession, it has to be done. You know what I mean? So thank you. Whoever the Patriots GM is, thank you, because you ended that annoying stuff that was on my feed for months, okay? But whatever. Good luck, Patriots. You got Stefon Diggs, okay? You know what I'm saying? AJ Brown, that shit won't happen. Now, when we talk about other teams doing stuff, the New York Giants got themselves another quarterback. Now, this is none of my business because right now, we're going to discuss a little bit about the Giants. But right now, the Giants, they moved up to nothing. They're still fourth in the division, right? But they signed Tommy DeVito months ago. Then they signed Jameis Winston. Now they signed Russell Wilson, right? So, I mean, they have the third overall pick in the NFL draft. So I'm trying to figure out what's up. What's-am? Like Gunna said, what's-am? What's-am, Giants? Like, are y'all getting Shedeur Sanders or what? You know what I mean? Because now, just because they got three quarterbacks on the roster right now, three quarterbacks that they signed in this offseason, that doesn't mean they can't still get Shedeur. So let's say they draft Shedeur, and then that just means Tommy DeVito is out the door. Like, they have, maybe Russell starting and mentoring Shedeur Sanders until Shedeur is ready, and then Jameis Winston is basically that quarterback 3, and Tommy DeVito, they just deuces, chucking up them deuces. But it does have a couple of people like, does this mean they might be doing something different at number 3? Now, if I'm the Giants, if they have any sense, they need to just go ahead and get their quarterback, okay? Because it obviously, it ain't Tommy, it ain't Russell, and it ain't Jameis Winston. You know what I'm saying? So go on, get your quarterback. Like, come on, have some sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we as rivals, we're in the same division, but at the same time, have a spine. You know what I'm saying? Have a backbone. You know what I mean? Like, compete, fight back, do something. You know what I mean? Like, get Shedeur Sanders or get whoever is there at 3. Like, the Giants have to be getting their quarterback of the future in this draft with that number 3. Like, you got to. There's no other way around it. If you want to have some sense, you know what I mean? But yeah, so the NFC East, like a quick change in like the faces of the NFC East. So going into this season, obviously, it's Jalen and Jaden and Dak still holding down his spot. I feel like them getting Shedeur Sanders, it will just add a lot of excitement to an already exciting NFC East. Like, the NFC East is popping right now off the backs of Jalen Hurts and Jaden Daniels. You know what I mean? You add Shedeur Sanders, you add the Sanders to that. NFC East about to be popping. And it will just add so much more, like I said, oomph as a fan. Because, like, right now, like, when I see the Giants on the schedule, it's just like null and void. You know what I mean? That'll be lit. You know what I'm saying? Shedeur Sanders, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, whatever Dallas ends up doing at that position, you know what I mean? Because right now, Dak ain't adding no fun. He ain't adding no spice. He ain't adding no excitement. But apparently, this is the first time, Streets is saying, this is the first time in NFL history that a whole division has black quarterbacks. The NFC East right now is blickety black, okay? Jalen, Jaden, Dak, Russ, Jameis, Shedeur, whoever they try out there in New York is giving blackety black-tastic, okay? So apparently this is the first time in NFL history where that has happened, okay? So shout out to the brothers. You are my strong brother. Strong brother. There's no one else above you. Y'all know that song? Y'all, I've been goofy forever, okay? Why did I sing that song to my teacher in high school? You are my strong brother, kind brother. There's the one because I was trying to get him to fix one of my grades. You know what I mean? I was desperate. So I was like, brother, help your sister. Why would I do that? Like, looking back, why would I do that? I was like, brother, help your sister. I'm your sister. Help fix my grade, brother. You are my strong brother. Y'all, why would I do that, G? But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the little bit of Eagles news we have, because y'all know we ain't got a lot of G going on, okay? So right now we have had 7 top 30 NFL draft visits. So basically, you only get 30, right? So each one of these are like people that we seriously could consider drafting first, second round, right? Because you only get 30. You're not going to waste it on somebody that you're not seriously looking into. So yesterday we did the link up, me and Tone, and there was 6 players. So since yesterday, another player has done a pre-draft visit. So right now we have had visits with 4 offensive tackles. Iowa State's Jalen Travis, another Jalen, y'all. Another Jalen. So we have a Jalen at quarterback. We have a Jalen at defensive tackle and a Jalen at offensive tackle, baby. I'm saying, go on. We've been doing right with the Jalens. We've been doing right ever since after Jalen Reagor. Them Jalens flipped the switch on us, okay? Then NC State, y'all already know Wolfpack in the house. Y'all see that, G? NC State offensive tackle Anthony Belton. Purdue tackle Marcus Bow. Oregon tackle Josh Corneli Jr. Then 3 defensive players so far. So a Kentucky cornerback Maxwell Hairston. SMU edge Elijah Roberts. And then we added another visit with an edge. Boston College edge Donovan Aziruku. I'm going to just say it real fast. Donovan Aziruku. Okay? Y'all already know how I feel. Right now, I feel like we have to go defense in this draft with our first round pick. Whether that means we're trading up or if we stay put, I feel like we need to go defense in this draft. But I feel like it's a little too early for me, at least. I know there's some people that's like all draft everything, like they do the draft year round. That's not me. It wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a little bit too early for me to start looking into the draft, only because I need to see, are we going to sign any other little positions here and there? And then about 2 weeks, I feel like I'll start eyes wide open at the draft, because I feel like right now there's so many different ways the Eagles can go. These last couple of drafts, I feel like we knew where we were going in the draft. Like it was like a glaring position that we knew we needed to fill with our first round pick. I feel like this draft is a little bit harder to analyze because we could go a couple of different directions, defensively or even offensively when we look at the offensive line. Okay. But y'all, I'm excited for the draft. So the draft is in Green Bay this year. So I'm going to be out there. Y'all, them flights is taxing right now. Okay. If you're planning to go to the draft, I'm flying from Atlanta. I don't know where you would be flying from, but them flights is taxing right now. So if you're planning to go to the draft, I will go ahead and look into your tickets right now. But I'm excited for the draft. Going to get a lot of great content. Going to be interviewing some fans. Going to be doing some food reviews. You know what I mean? They have the pressers as well. Depending on where so for the draft, they don't bring every single player obviously to the draft. It's only like the players that's expected to go like first round that they bring to the draft. So hopefully, you know, whoever the Eagles draft is there and present at the draft. Hopefully it's someone they expect to go first round, so they have them there. And so then I can do the whole press conference stuff, because last year, y'all know I got to meet Quinyon Mitchell at the draft. So I'm excited for the draft this year. But yeah, y'all, of course, I'm going to keep y'all tapped in with whatever goes on. I'm thinking about doing a video discussing the whole, like, all the movement from all the teams, because it's been a lot of movement around the league. I just haven't had time to record a full, like, around the NFL reaction video. Let me know if that's something you're interested in, because if you are, then that is something I could do this weekend. I could probably do that Sunday or even Friday. So let me know if you're interested in my reactions from around the NFL. But y'all, like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Check out the link down below, and until I talk to you guys next time. Bye.